All right. Today's lesson in Japan is religion. The first religion is the original, the indigenous faith. Um, the first faith that was developed in Japan is called Shinto. Um, there are Shinto shrines. I believe Kyoto has the most of them. Noah can tell us more about that, I'm sure. The Shinto gods were called kamis, Kami. They are sacred spirits that take form of natural things like wind, mountains, rivers, trees, animals, most likely. No, not animals, but things that surround us. According to Shinto faith, when you when you pass away, you become a kami, and most um, most of Japan kind of accepts the Shinto. It really works well with a lot of the other religions that have been popular in Japan. All right, the second one, Buddhism. Buddhism did originate in India, 6th century BCE. Very, very old religion. Um, the branch called Mahayana arrived before 1175. It's before. But it did take quite a while to get over. So not much further, but yeah. Then there's two main forms of Buddhism practiced in Japan today. The Pure Land Buddhism, very popular, very well received. Works well with the Shinto faith and traditions. The other one is Nichiren Buddhism. That one arrived in 1253. For a long time, I'm not sure about now because my friend is a Nichiren Buddhist. I should ask him. Was not tolerant of the other types of Buddhism. It actually makes sense because he tells people that they're Buddhists if they follow. And there's also two Nichiren scriptures or things to follow. So still people change and move around Buddhism and Buddhist thoughts. Today, 90 million Japanese identify as Buddhism for their religious faith. Next is Confucianism. Confucianism isn't a religion per se, it's more of a philosophy because there's no defined what to. There's no. To be a religion, you have to tell what happens after death, is kind of like the idea for religions, is what happens when you die. Because it's the unknown. So Confucianism is based off the Chinese philosopher Confucius. He lived from 551 to 479 BCE. So that's before the Common Era. And then, several hundred years later, his teachings arrived around 285 CE. His teachings very much focus on loyalty, morality, being moral, being good, humility, be humble, and concern for humans, concern for the well-being of man, concern for the greater good, just being concerned for the better. And this also became very popular in 1603. And I'll show you kind of why later. First, we have to talk about Christianity. So, Christianity was introduced from Portugal in 1542. For a time, the government welcomed the missionaries. They were Jesuits, if you want to know what type of missionaries. But in 1587, Toyotomi Hideyoshi banned them. Said, nope, you're out of here. I'm assuming because Buddhism has many gods and Shinto creates spirits, doesn't vibe well with the Christian basis. So in 1587, because I'm Christian, Christians were banned, and 26 were executed in 1597. So 10 years later, he executed 26 missionaries to kind of say, no, we're serious, you need to leave. So that was the warning. That's a pretty severe warning. When this was printed a few years ago, 2 million Christians were in Japan at the time. So same with 90 million. My facts are a couple years old from my notes because I've been doing this too long. Hey, that is Japan religion. This is day 3. Tomorrow we'll do day 4. Don't know what it is yet. Put my list somewhere else. And then I'll make a Kahoot for days 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get the Kahoot app on a phone. Get the Kahoot app. And we'll see you later.